My name's Chris Bright. I was diagnosed in September 1999 with type 1 diabetes, and I am an international futsal player for Wales and also the founder of the diabetes football community. As an 8-year-old, all the way through to when I started TDFC I was 26, there was not really any support out there for anybody with type 1 diabetes involved in sport. Referees didn't know, coaches didn't know, managers didn't know. I spent my whole life probably maybe hiding it because I didn't want people to get the wrong end of the stick, because I just didn't understand what I lived with. I would hide away and do injections in the toilets rather than do it in the changing room. I just found it was quite a difficult scenario, and then when it came to selections and things like that, I would hide the fact that I had type 1 because I didn't want people to pick or not pick me based on having a medical condition. I wanted them to judge me on the fact that he can play football or he can play futsal. For me, it's driven motivation, it's driven a fire, it's driven a hunger, but also at the same time, I'm not saying that it's not a difficulty in life either. It's something that's challenging. Injecting insulin for me and having to monitor blood glucose levels as closely as I do is just part of the wallpaper now of my life. It's just something that I've done for such a long time. I don't really know any different now, and I just get on with it as best I can. I went to university in 2009 to 2012. University encourages you to explore your passions, and for me it was about diabetes and sport. I suppose I pushed myself as much as I could. I played semi-professional football for 5-6 years as an adult, and then I had the opportunity to play futsal, and after my first couple of caps for the Wales national team, it was the time where I thought, you know what, there's all of these experiences, all of this knowledge and all of the things that I've learned, it's time to try and put something out there that can support people. I put my flag in the sand and I said, you know what, I'm going to try and make a difference, and some of the things that we've done and achieved as a community in under 2 years is, I couldn't have even put it in, I couldn't even have dreamt it when I started it. The people that you think are incredible with type 1 diabetes, that do crazy marathons or they play elite sport, they still have hypoglycemias, they still have to do the same things. It's just they've learned from having to go through it how to now have a very few of them. I made however many mistakes playing football and futsal. I've scored own goals, things have come off me and gone in. I've horrible back pass, things like that. But you have to see diabetes as that problem. If somebody has a hypo on their first run out or something after diagnosis, just see it as it was a dodgy pass, or you miscontrolled it. Because then the next time, guess what? You'll know that little bump is there, and you're not going to miscontrol it because you'll have foreseen the bumps there. So it is very much, if you can view it as in the same way as sport, it's a bump, it's a bad back pass, or it's a bad pass to your mate and you've given the ball away, then you can go on and you can learn from it, and then the next time it won't be a bad pass to your mate because you've done it already before. I'd probably say that without type 1 diabetes, there's maybe a question mark about what I would do or who I am, because it's so ingrained now as to what it's done in my life. If you understand what's expected to happen, if you understand if you've got technology available, and then you've got preparation and treatments available, you're going to be fine. It really is. You are going to be fine.